You're upside down in a Tesla Model X.
Yep.
Nobody wants them.
We got Swim Chan with $25. Hey guys, love the new PGL. Nick, I need a gray man car. Gray man car. Something that wouldn't look out of place in the hood or a nice neighborhood. Thoughts?
An 06 Corolla. Wouldn't look out of place in the hood.
Or a nice neighborhood.
Or a nice neighborhood.
Just an unsuspecting car.
An unsuspecting car?
I'm assuming that's what he
Toyota
means.
Sienna? A Toyota Sienna?
Gray
a Honda
Volkswagen
Fit?
Jetta?
Yeah, a gray Passat. There's a million of those things. No, but I would never say that, though. I would never suggest that. But, yeah, those are my picks. 06 Corolla. The most produced car on the planet, the 06 Corolla. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah.
The most produced car?
The most ever produced car in the world. Like the most units of one type of car put out ever in the world is the 06 Corolla.
Damn.
I think that, yeah. And I would go with a medium gray. If you ever robbed a bank, that's the car you want to rob a bank in. There's too many shades of gray to explain. So there's 50 shades of gray.
Oh, yeah. This sure is, Nick.
Yeah.
We got Isaiah with the $25. Nick, I'm looking at a used 2014 Ford F-150 XLT. 123K miles.
12.5 grand.
Dealer wants 20.
No.
And said he could come down only a couple hundred.
Oh,
I make 60 a year. Estimated payment is $300 a month. Would buying this be mad? Any alternatives?
Yeah. It's not that bad. It's just not. It's a $16,000 truck, man. You know, it's not. 120. No, I can't stand behind that buy. I don't want you to have a substantial loan on a car with 120 grand on the clock. I know cars are made a little better than they used to, but no, that's not a good deal, buddy. I don't know, but are you driving a lot of miles? The payment's not going to be $300 either. The payments you must be putting $6 grand down if your payment's $300. You're going to get a 12.5% to 14% interest rate because the car's got 120,000 miles on it. So the bank calls this thing a little rat for a whore. As far as I don't think it's that bad of a truck. It's just a little bit high on the price. I mean, are the tires perfect? Are the brakes perfect? I just don't love that deal. I don't love that $120,000 truck for. And I know new F-150s are X, Y, and Z, but they're going to be sucking your to take one soon. So they're going to be doing $13,000 off F-150s. I would price that versus a new one. Your payment's not going to be $300. That's a cloud of smoke. Your payment will be like $399 with like even with like $4 or $5 grand down. It's not going to happen. The interest rates are going up too. I heard today that the Mercedes is bearing tight. They're going to do another point auto finance anyway. So you're going to be. I mean, normal people are paying 8, 9, 10, 11% interest rate on cars right now. It's out of control. Yeah, I just don't love the truck. I'd literally rather see you like lease a Chevy. If you drive under 13,000 miles on a year, just go lease a Chevy for $479 a month. And then you can figure it out. Yeah, you're paying $2,000 extra a year. You make 60 grand. You can bear it, or go lease a Frontier. Lease a Frontier, not buy a Frontier. The Frontier lease is pretty strong.
T-Mux Vim with the 50 bills. Thank you, man. Hey guys, love the stream. I'm underwater on a 2018 Model X and looking to dump it for a 100 Series Land Cruiser. Is buying a 20-year-old Land Cruiser with less than 200K miles a good idea if you have money for proper maintenance? Also, you are right about electric vehicles.
I'm not gonna kick a man when he's down. I'm just gonna talk about the front. You're upside down in a Tesla Model X.
Yep.
Nobody wants them. They don't want to do the upfits. People don't like them. They don't like driving them. You're sitting in a parking lot charging. People are forgetting to charge them. That's where it's going. All right. No, I wouldn't buy the 20-year-old one. But 100 series? No.
Land Cruiser.
No, I just want to make sure we're talking about the same car. Yeah, man. You're going to pay so much of a premium for them. You're not going to be able to. The bottom line is, if you have enough money, you're gonna take a beating on it. So if you owe, let's just say 60 grand, and it's worth, let's just say, $42,000, which is a common scenario right now in EVs. Like that's the percentage. You're going to be 18 grand. Are you going to come up with the $18,000 to get out of it? Yikes! Like fucking yikes! So this whole thing, you are going to pay $40,000 out of your pocket, and you're going to not be driving a Tesla, and you're going to be driving a 20-year-old Land Cruiser.
Just get a drinking habit.
Yeah, I would, you know, there's just things. Every town has these wonderful things. There's probably 3 of them in your town. They're called liquor stores.
And bars.
They have liquor inside them. You go inside them, you take a top off one, and you just start throwing it back. No, I can't. I don't like that move, man. You know what I would do? I would wait till the next rainstorm. I would wait for the next rainstorm, and I would drive my Tesla right into the biggest puddle in 10 counties. I would find the biggest. I would look up where the flooding was. I would Google flooding in my area, and I would find out Adams Street floods. I would wait for monsoon weather, and I would drive my Tesla right in the middle of it. Oh my God, I can't believe it died. I thought it could go through the water, and all of a sudden the water was chasing me. The water was chasing me, and it got inside my car, and it's totaled? No way. Make sure you have gap insurance before you do that. But you're gonna have to like trade to get out. So you're gonna have to. So the scenario is like you have to buy. You can't finance a 20-year-old Land Cruiser, and you have to get out of the negative equity. So you're gonna spend $38,000 to be driving. That scenario, that's gonna be more drink inducing than biting the bullet and paying down the. But if you really just want to get out, I would get out of the Model X, and I would get into a like a CPO. A CPO Land Cruiser, or a CPO Lexus GX, or something like that, or a 4Runner, or a
certified,
or a Lexus. Even the new GX is safer product than that, and you're just gonna have to bury the negative equity in the next loan and chew it up. And it is what it is, but you're gonna be paying $400 more a month because of your mistake on the Model X. So it's one or the other. You can take it slow, or you can take it $40,000. You choose.
Cool.
That's I've never seen someone happy with doing that. Like getting rid of the new car to get into like an old beater with if the old beater's not $3,000 and it's $20,000, that hurts.
We got Vaguely Wyatt with the $25. What's up, Chris and Nick? Recently bought an imported 1996 Toyota Crown with 10K original miles.
Nice
Do I
piece.
keep it and daily it forever or flip it? It's got an NA2JZ and still has the OG tires.
Damn. That's a nice piece. Try to flip it. Why not? I wouldn't. Dailing it's cool. I mean, that car's going up. That was a good buy. I like those. Nice piece. I don't know. Put it on for a silly number. It's a car, so you can drive it in the meantime, or sell it on Bring a Trailer. Try it. I don't know. I don't know if there's enough room typically when you import them and then try to sell them immediately. I don't know how that's been going for people.
We got Ryan with the $25. Hey Nick, don't know anything about cars, but want to lease something that's new, reliable, and affordable.
Good move.
But not make me look like a total softie. What do you recommend?
The best lease, the Silverado and Ram lease is not. Look, I don't like Ram trucks. They're shit boxes, but they're blowing you to take them. The F-150 is still a little high on the lease. I want to say the Chevy Silverado lease is not bad. Trucks are you can do a lot of shit with the truck. You can throw a bicycle in the back of a pickup bed and go somewhere. You can throw a board. You can move things. You can kind of like always have something to do. I like trucks. Once you have a truck, you never go back. Honest to God. And the lease isn't bad on them. The Chevy lease is just not that bad of a car. It's a lot of utility for $470 a month. It's not the cheapest, but go shop for cars. You'll see what I'm saying. Like a Corolla's $360. The Civic lease isn't bad. The sedan Civic, or the hatch if you want, it's not too bad. The Accord lease is not great, but it's a step up from there. The Mazda product's not that bad, and their leases are pretty great. The Toyota Corolla's going to be great, but I get it. You don't want to look like a stiff, so I get it. Yeah, those are probably my picks. Chevy Silverado's not like just you're leasing it. You're not marrying these companies. You can grind the shit out of them. They're stuffed with inventory. They'll beg you to. I wouldn't be surprised if they got into the $300 range soon. I'll keep my eyes peeled for like a really solid universal Chevy lease.
Inventive with the $25. Yo, Nick and Chris, hope the gonads are hanging and swanging. Nick, have you given your thoughts on the Integra Type S? I heard dealer markup is insane. I kind of want to lease one.
Yeah, I went to go look at it at Acura. It's the first car I've ever actually walked in like a loser and like to go see a car. I used to hate when people, I just want to come see it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, get a life.
Yeah.
And I went to go see the Integra. It's a 3-pedal car, man. I'm not driving no stick. Make an automatic one. I'll think about it. I'm that stupid. I can't stand. We have traffic in Providence. I'm not doing that. I'd rather die. It's a shame. And then I looked at the TLX, and then I looked at the MDX A spec, and I said, man, Acura is really doing some stupid shit right now in the market, pricing the car at 78 to 82 grand for an Acura, 79 grand for an Acura, just putting themselves dead middle of the heat with their product price point. It's a shame. It's a shame.
We got I'm Jay with the 28 Canadian. Hey Nick, what kind of used Lexus or Acura would you recommend?
The 0506 MDX, the 09 RL, 09 10 11 RL, 09 to 14 TL all-wheel drive. The TSX wagon is fantastic. I mean, the whole product line's pretty great. I mean, early turbo RDXs are pretty culty. They're just pick your flavor, pick your shape. And then the Lexus, I like the 067 GXs, but those are getting out of control now. The RXs aren't bad. The 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 RXs are great. The ESs were great the whole time. I love the 16, 17, 18 ES all-wheel drive, or whatever the all-wheel drive ES is. I really like the mid-teens. I think it's a nice car for the money. It's like a Camry on steroids. Those are my picks. I like the brands though. I mean, used cars, you really can't get a better used car than a totally loaded Toyota, Honda, or like a totally stuffed limited Honda or Toyota or a Lexus. I mean, it's just never gonna fuck you over, or it's gonna fuck you over the least.